Many people believe that starting a business is only possible with a large capital or a vacant space, but as the practice of major entrepreneurs shows, all you need is a simple garage. Today we will show you some mind-blowing business ideas that can be launched with minimal investment right in a garage. For example, by the end you will see how you can set up a whole farm for growing products with substantial monthly turnovers. It's logical to begin with the most popular yet ever-relevant business – an auto repair shop. To start and run a successful venture in this field, there are several important factors to consider. Ideally, you should have a large garage to minimize initial investments. This space will serve as a workshop for repairing and servicing vehicles. Even without serious mechanical skills, you can take orders for technical maintenance like oil changes and brake pad replacements. If you have experience, you can define the range of services you offer, but it's recommended to start with 1 or 2 core services to simplify the initial phase and collect positive feedback. Depending on the equipment in your garage, you may not need significant investments if you have a convenient pit and the necessary tools. The next option doesn't require professional skills and can pay off in just 1 month. Antifreezing liquid is used in the winter to keep car windows clear. This product is highly relevant in countries with cold or temperate climates. The more slush on the roads, the more in demand this product becomes. It's a consumable that people use regularly, and some even use a canister a day. Producing antifreeze doesn't involve complex processes. First, water is purified. Then, alcohol and additives are added. The resulting liquid undergoes processing, labeling, and packaging. The bottling and labeling can be done either manually or through automation. Initially, one person can handle the work, but as production volumes increase, you'll need to hire additional employees because hauling tons of bottles is not ideal. If you aim for a business with a higher average check, here is another option for a garage. Hydro dipping is an innovative technique for creating unique designs on surfaces, offering various textures such as wood grain, reptile scales, or stone patterns. This technology makes any car interior more captivating. Many vehicle owners opt to save money on their car's finish and later add a carbon print to the panels. The hydro dipping process involves several essential steps. First, the car parts need to be prepared. Then the chosen design is applied using specialized equipment. Afterward, the components are dried and coated with lacquer to protect them from mechanical wear. Competition in this field is usually limited, making it attractive for new entrepreneurs. The equipment required includes a tank, a sanding machine, and a small drying unit, which fits well within a modest budget. The promotion of a healthy lifestyle and the increase in environmental awareness have boosted the demand for bicycles, providing a convenient and eco-friendly means of transportation. Owning bicycles not only facilitates quick city commuting, but also encourages physical activity, sightseeing, and enjoying the outdoors, while also helping with weight control. Yet no one wants to drag a two-wheeled wonder to and from home or invest in a suitable model just for an occasional ride. This is where we come to the rescue. You can buy bicycles on the second-hand market, give them proper maintenance, and then rent them out daily or monthly. Lately, the demand has been growing even off-season, as you can cater not only to family outings but also to delivery couriers. Picture frame workshops specialize in creating frames for various interior items, including paintings, photographs, mirrors, and posters. Frames are also used as decor for windows, doorways, and other interior elements. To succeed in this field, a framer should have creative abilities, possess artistic taste, and have a good understanding of frame-making technology. If you have an affinity for working with wood and want to express your creativity, this business might be for you. Fortunately, the profit potential is significant, and a workshop can fit into a regular garage. To establish a mini workshop for restoring car interiors, you'll need a heated garage with an effective heating system to ensure comfortable working conditions year-round. The primary activity in this business involves disassembling car interior elements, replacing door and seat upholstery, and installing new parts. You'll need the necessary equipment, such as a sewing machine, automotive tools, a wet-dry vacuum, and tools and materials for temporarily disassembling airbags. Do not skimp on fabrics and leather. It's better to provide clients with an honest choice rather than delivering subpar results at a low price. Don't hesitate to take on furniture upholstery orders. The concept is the same, and it can significantly expand your business. Knitted clothing is in high demand, especially during the cold seasons. It offers excellent warmth and has a stylish appearance. Launching a mini workshop can lead to decent income in a relatively short period, especially if you focus on producing mass-market items like hats and socks. Beautiful presentation is crucial to tap into the gift segment, and you can also consider making children's clothing for even higher profit margins. All you need is a knitting machine and an automatic cutting machine for making patterns. These can be found on the second-hand market at a reasonable cost of a few $1,000s. The average payback period for this type of business when selling through classified ads is a few months. If you're aiming for December, you could hit the jackpot. Running a garage-based tire repair business is an excellent seasonal option. You can purchase the equipment during the summer, then stock up on nerves and cash-for-cash transactions as winter approaches. The garage's size can be quite small, but it's essential to provide adequate lighting and a reliable power source, given the high electrical demand. It's important to note that specific skills are required to work in the tire repair business, making it more suitable for professionals with experience in auto repair shops. However, you can always hire seasonal employees without a significant risk of failure. Plaster molding and 3D printing have gained popularity relatively recently as excellent and budget-friendly interior decor. Plaster molding allows the creation of intricate patterns, light and shadow play, attracting both homeowners looking to embellish their living spaces and entrepreneurs seeking unconventional interior design solutions. To start this business, you'll need a specialized 3D molding stand capable of creating plaster molding based on provided sketches. You also need to arrange the supply of plaster raw materials. In addition to the equipment, creating a suitable workspace is essential, with areas for storing finished products, raw materials, and equipment installation. Of course, not just any garage will do, but if you have the ability to connect to water supply and a reasonably sized space, you can genuinely establish a mini workshop that has the potential to generate substantial income. Ceramic products are quite popular, especially when they are handmade, making each piece unique. Such a business can attract both tourists and antique ceramic enthusiasts. Porters create and sell various items, including amphorae and dinnerware, which are also of interest on large marketplaces, as modern homeowners constantly seek uniqueness. Competition in this area is typically low, offering good opportunities to find customers. The process of creating ceramic items involves shaping, drying, firing, glazing, and painting. Finished products can be stored, sold directly, or cooperated with stores. Initial investments require a potter's wheel, kiln, scales, clay, brushes, paints, glazes, and enamels. It's essential to establish a clay supply through a reliable supplier in advance. You can also sell your products through social media, and if you're creative in marketing your items, it can add significantly to the selling price. The business idea revolves around providing laser engraving services and creating personalized gifts for customers. Laser engraving has an advantage because it barely damages the surface of an item while allowing personalization. Using a laser, you can apply photos, inscriptions, images, and other decorative elements to various surfaces, including leather, wood, and plastic. Many people seek engraving for laptop keyboards, and this can become a niche worth targeting. To start such a business, you'll need a laser engraving machine and a personal computer to operate the equipment. You can fit within a budget of around $1,000, and your investment can be recouped within a few months. But if you're interested in earning even more, here is an intriguing option. Manufacturing aquariums is a relatively straightforward process that can easily fit within the confines of a regular garage. Potential clients may include shopping centers, offices, and individuals. There's relatively little competition in this field because stores typically offer a limited assortment, and manufacturing companies can't cater to every customer's specific needs. You work with the customer to develop the design, choose materials, and calculate the cost. The individual approach allows you to secure high-value orders. It's important to note that aquarium production requires specific equipment, such as assembly tables, air guns, glass-cutting tools, a grinding machine, and a set of special knives. In terms of costs, this all adds up to a few $100s, excluding the materials, which you'll include in the estimate. This investment can easily be recouped with just a couple of orders. This option is similar to the previous one, but more creative and high margin. Beautiful stained glass pieces can fetch tens of thousands of dollars. They are in demand among businesses and individuals. Corporate clients like cafes, bars, and hotels are especially interested, as stained glass adds style and value to their premises. Of course, to succeed in this business, you need to have artistic sensibilities and skills in working with materials. You can work on your own or hire an additional specialist. To produce stained glass, you will need the appropriate equipment, including a grinding machine, a glass cutting table, an oven, a drilling machine, and a laser cutter. This business is very profitable, with profit margins reaching 200 to 300% even after accounting for labor costs. Here's another business for those seeking a craft that can potentially become a reliable source of passive income. We're talking about leather goods and accessories. Even if you're completely new to this field, there are millions of tutorials online, covering everything from simple items to complex bags. You can give it a try for very little cost and then decide whether to open a full-fledged workshop. In the initial stages, when the items are small, a needle and a thread instead of a sewing machine are sufficient. The primary expenses will be for high-quality leather, but you can control the purchase volume yourself. If you just want to test the waters, a couple of small pieces will do. Simply put, a golden business opportunity is producing monuments and plaques from artificial stone, concrete, steel, or other materials. We believe there's hardly anyone in the world who could fail in this field. The process is simple enough to fit in a regular garage, and there's no need for expensive equipment. A mixing machine for the mortar, molds with a vibrating table, and a CNC engraving machine will cost around $1,000 to $2,000 in total, and the investment pays off within 3 to 4 months. You can set up the technology within a couple of days and market your services through social media and online classifieds. Such a business always has a steady demand if you catch our drift. Smoking meat and other products is a very convenient garage business. All you need are a few cabinets, built-in ventilation, and electricity to control the whole process. Meat delicacies and various snacks are always in demand, and you can offer your products to nearby shops and pubs. The cost of the business depends on the raw materials you decide to use. If it's poultry or pork, that's one cost. But if you decide to work with delicacies like rare fish, it's an entirely different story. Also, maintaining cleanliness in the garage is crucial. Starting to process products on a dirty table by discarding old tires is not the best idea. This is a highly relevant and profitable idea. As global statistics show, people are ready to spend money without thinking about the cost when it comes to their children and pets. Starting a mini production of pet houses for cats and dogs could be a great way to raise capital from scratch. Begin with simple items like scratching posts that require only jute rope and a few pieces of wood. This will help you generate your first income, find customers, and get reviews. The cost of such a business is challenging to calculate because in the initial stages, you can start with just a hammer, nails, and around $100 for materials. Don't forget that merely having a garage can become a business in itself. You can rent it out in any condition, with the difference being in the number of potential renters and the final price. You can set up a workspace, offer hourly or daily rentals, or simply clean it up and rent it out as a small storage facility. This is a very relevant option for small businesses, where having goods within city limits at a reasonable rental price is quite valuable. And as promised, we'll tell you about a real garage farm. Many people don't even realize that you can make good money by growing mushrooms, legal ones of course, especially sought after are champignons, oyster mushrooms, or porcini mushrooms. Experts predict an annual market growth of around 6%, which is confirmed by the growth figures in the mushroom market. A significant factor contributing to this growth is the trend of healthy eating, which popularizes the consumption of fresh products. You can negotiate with restaurants or health food stores directly, selling what is about to grow. They prefer ecological, fresh, and delicious produce to buying from markets or large suppliers. The purchase of the necessary equipment will cost you around $2,000 to $3,000, and everything pays off within a couple of harvests. We hope you're already heading to your garage because the key to any business is to start taking action. Thanks for watching.